The time has now just turned to 6:53 on this Wednesday morning, and here's what you need to know before you go.
We now know who will serve as Cook County's interim sheriff. The county board met yesterday after news on Monday that Sheriff Pat Eliason would be stepping down in May to take on a new role. The board selected Chief Deputy Ben Hallberg to take over as sheriff and serve until November's election. He's been on the force for 21 years. So far, no one has publicly announced their plans to run yet.
The Lake Superior Zoo has a new executive director, and it's a familiar face. Noah Hobbs has been serving as interim executive director at the zoo since August. Now he's keeping the role long term. Hobbs is a former Duluth City councilor who says he wants every zoo visitor, from kids to adults, to find inspiration there. The previous executive director is Haley Hedstrom. Now she left the zoo to lead Visit Duluth.
The Great Lakes shipping season is just a couple weeks away. Part of the Soo Locks in Sault Ste. Marie, Michigan are getting ready to reopen. We learned the Poe Lock, which is part of the Soo Locks, will open to all marine traffic March 25th, marking the start of the 2026 shipping season. The U.S. Army Corps of Engineers says the reopening date depends a lot on ice conditions and if crews have completed the required maintenance on the locks. We'll see shipping traffic here in the Twin Ports shortly after the locks reopen.
Kids could ski for free at a Twin Ports area ski hill next winter. Mont du Lac resort leaders announced they're offering free season passes and lift tickets for kids and teens 15 and under for the 2026-2027 ski season. The program is part of the Mont du Lac's broader effort to remove financial barriers and encourage lifelong participation in winter sports. Registration for youth passes will officially open March 21st during Mont du Lac's Spring Meltdown event. We have more information on our website.
A huge thank you to everyone who came out to donate during our Northern News Now 2-day blood drive. Over 140 donors gave blood yesterday. According to Memorial Blood Centers, a record number of walk-ins led to the high total. That, along with Monday's 146 donors, it totaled 286 for the drive. Officials hope that will make a big difference in the low blood donation supply they're seeing right now. And if you weren't able to make it out this week, Memorial Blood Centers has plenty of other opportunities to donate, and we have that information on our website.